Rusty, we have a lot of kids here today.
We certainly do. Lots of them.
And what do kids like to do on a beautiful day like this?
They like to go outside and play.
They do like to go outside and play. How many of you like to go outside and play on a day like this? I do too, even though I'm not a kid.
I do too, but I don't get to.
You don't get to?
No, I got in trouble.
You got in trouble again?
I didn't say again.
Well, you got grounded.
Yes, I did.
Would you be willing to tell us about why you got grounded?
Well, I guess it might save some of these kids from getting in trouble too.
Okay, so maybe we can learn a lesson from Rusty today.
You think so?
Well, we're going to give it a shot.
All right.
All right, so what exactly happened this time?
Well, you know, my mom has a rule about us when we get home from school.
Yes, I know your mom has a rule that you cannot go off of the property,
Right?
and there's another part to it.
We can't have anyone over.
That's right, you can't have anybody over and you can't go anywhere until after she gets home.
That's right.
So I'm guessing that you probably disobeyed.
Disobeyed is such a strong word.
Well, it is kind of a strong word, but you left the property or had somebody over, didn't you?
Yeah, I left the property.
Okay, well, tell us about what happened.
Well, my neighbor, Lori,
Yeah, I know Lori.
well, her dad made her a pair of stilts.
Stilts. Do you guys know what stilts are? Well, stilts are things that you can, long pieces of wood with pieces of wood that are up off the ground, and you can stand on them and be even taller.
That's right. And these stilts were only a foot tall, but I'm only 2 feet tall, so it was really high.
So Lori's dad made some stilts, and they were doing it at Lori's house, weren't they?
Yep. And I wanted to do it.
Oh, you wanted to do it. And so did you even think that you probably shouldn't?
Well, of course I thought I shouldn't, but then I just decided to do it.
So you left the property,
Mm-hmm.
and you got in trouble.
Well, it's not exactly that simple.
There's more to the story.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what happened?
Well, while we were walking on stilts, a guy came around from the newspaper.
From the newspaper?
Mm-hmm. He was looking for a story to put on the front page.
I've seen some of these things. You see the pictures sometimes of the kids, they're in the pools and stuff on the summer days, and he saw you and your friends doing the stilts.
Mm-hmm. And he thought, hey, that'd be neat to put on the paper, so he took pictures.
And that got you in trouble.
Well, yeah, but there's still more.
There's still more to the story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking it that your mom found out from the newspaper.
Yeah, she did. That is how she found out.
Okay, how did she find out?
Well, you know, Lori was really good at the stilts. She could stay up for a long time and walk all over the place. And me, I just kept falling over.
You're not very coordinated.
No.
But I take it something happened with the photographer.
Yeah, he decided to put me on the front page of the newspaper.
So you had your picture right there,
Mm-hmm.
and your mom saw it.
Well, the next day when I saw the paper, I was so excited. I grabbed it and I ran and showed my mother, and I said, "Mom, look, I'm on the newspaper."
And she busted you because of that?
Well, she knew. Somehow parents always know things. She knew that I had done it when I wasn't allowed to, because otherwise I probably would have told her about it beforehand.
So you got in trouble for doing something you weren't supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. That's my mother's rule sign.
Okay, so now, are you saying that your mom makes rules so that you can't have any fun?
Sure seems that way.
Do you have a rule about eating vegetables?
Well, sure.
And do you think your mom makes that rule so that you don't have any fun?
You're telling me Brussels sprouts are fun?
No, I'm not saying that Brussels sprouts are necessarily fun. I'm saying that I think your mom wants you to eat your vegetables because it makes you healthy. And is healthier more fun than unhealthy?
Well, sure.
Okay, and she makes you ride your bike with your helmet?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because she wants you to not have fun?
No, she doesn't want my head to crack open.
Okay, safety, being healthy and being not injured is more fun and is better than being injured.
You got a spin on this, don't you?
I do have a spin on this, you're right. But you know, the reason that your mom has these rules is so that you can be happy and safe. She doesn't want you to go out around the corner when she's not home because something might happen to you.
I never thought about that.
And she doesn't want people coming over to the house because she probably figures that if you get your homework done before she gets home,
Yeah?
you will get to go and have more fun after she gets home, and you won't have to stay home and do your homework after she gets home.
Oh, so rules can be a good thing.
Rules can be a very good thing. Our parents, well, your parents, because I'm kind of old,
You are.
your parents give you rules because they want you to be happy
Yeah, and safe,
and healthy.
right?
And God gives us rules for the same reason. God tells us to obey our moms and dads.
Yeah, that's a tricky one sometimes.
It can be. But now that you know why they give you the rules, does it make it a little bit easier?
Yeah, I guess it does.
And God tells us not to lie or to steal and stuff like that. And why does He tell us that? Because He wants us to not have any fun? No, He wants us to be happy. And He knows how miserable we'll be if we lie to our parents, or if we lie about things, or if we take something that doesn't belong to us. He knows that obeying Him makes us even happier. So, Rusty, after you're done with your grounding,
Yeah.
are you going to obey your mom?
I'm sure going to think about it harder.
I'm glad that you're going to. And I hope that you boys and girls will also think about the rules that your moms and dads have, and think about the rules that Jesus has given you, so that you will be happy
And healthy.
and free from injuries and have a good relationship with Him and with your parents. Does that sound like a good idea?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Thank you guys very much for listening to our story.
Amen.